Hello guys, how are you? Wish you're all doing well. Today's class is talking about the complete sentence and the sentence fragment. So I promise inshallah after this video, this lesson will be a piece of cake. Now let's get started. Sentence fragment. We first need to know what is a sentence and then we know what is a sentence fragment. Sentence is a group of words that make sense and have a subject and a predicate. So, a sentence fragment is a group of words and it has a subject and a predicate and it makes sense. It has a meaning. So we call this a complete sentence. Now let's go to the next part. First of all, we need to know what's the meaning of the word fragment itself. Fragment means part. A sentence fragment means a part of a sentence. It's not a complete sentence. So this means that the sentence fragment doesn't have a complete meaning and it may lack the subject or the predicate. That means that the sentence itself may not have the subject or the predicate, and overall it doesn't have a complete meaning. Now let's look at some examples. A sentence. For the sentence, look at this sentence. The teacher gave us little homework. The teacher gave us little homework. You feel like this sentence is complete. It doesn't need anything else. It has a subject, which is the teacher, and it has a predicate, which is gave, and the sentence has a complete meaning. Another example. Children under 18 shouldn't drive cars. Children under 18 shouldn't drive cars. Here we have the subject, children, and we have the predicate, shouldn't drive cars, and the sentence has a complete meaning, so we call it a complete sentence. Now let's look at the fragment. We said the fragment is a sentence that doesn't have a complete meaning and it may lack either the subject or the predicate. Now let's look. The boy in the green shirt. The boy in the green shirt. Yes, you feel that the sentence needs to be completed. There is something missing. Even here, we have only the subject. We don't have a predicate. The boy in the green shirt. What happened? The boy in the green shirt won a prize. The boy in the green shirt is my friend. Now it's a complete sentence. Okay, now let's go to the other example. The student who won the prize. Even here, we have only a subject. We don't have the predicate. So, the subject is not enough. The sentence doesn't have a complete meaning. The student who won the prize. You can say, is my friend. The student who won the prize did great job. The student who won the prize what? So the sentence is not complete. It's a part of a sentence, but we call this in grammar a sentence fragment. So now let's try it. We have some examples here. Let's try to answer them together. Write S if the group of words is a sentence, complete sentence, and write F if the group of words is a fragment, sentence fragment. Now let's look at the first one. Lorna wants a new bicycle. Lorna wants a new bicycle. So what do you think? Is this a sentence or a sentence fragment? We have the subject here and we have the predicate here, and the sentence has a complete meaning, so this is a sentence. Now, part 2. The flowers in the garden. The flowers in the garden. So what do you think? The flowers in the garden what? Need water? The flowers in the garden are all red. So this is not a complete sentence. We have only the subject here. All of this, we call it the complete subject. So this is a fragment. Now let's look at number 3. The cat jumped on the bed. The cat jumped on the bed. Of course, here we have the subject, which is the cat, and we have jumped, which is the predicate, and of course, the sentence has a complete meaning, so this is a complete sentence. Now, question 4. More sugar in the recipe. More sugar in the recipe. So what do you think here? Does this sentence have a complete meaning? No, and it's not a complete one, so it's a sentence fragment. 5. There are 3 green cushions on the couch. There are 3 green cushions in the couch. I guess we have here the subject and we have the predicate, and the sentence has a complete meaning, so this is a complete sentence. Now the next one, the waterfall at the top of the creek. The waterfall at the top of the creek. What? You feel that the sentence is not complete. You feel like it needs a completion to be a complete sentence. This is a sentence fragment. Now 7, James ate all the soda crackers. James ate all the soda crackers. Of course, here we have a subject and we have the predicate, and the sentence has a complete meaning, so that's a complete sentence. And the next one, which is the last one, ran down the street. Ran down the street. You feel like you want to ask, who ran down the street? So now the sentence lacks the subject. It's not a sentence because it doesn't have a subject. So this is a sentence fragment. Okay? Before we go to the next part, if you still have any questions, you can write them in the comments and I will answer these questions. Now let's go to the next part. Master it. From questions 1 to 6, write whether the group of words is a sentence or a sentence fragment. So we're going to write S if it's a sentence. We're going to write SF if it's a sentence fragment. Number 1, the school held a cleanup day. The school held a cleanup day. Of course, here it's complete meaning. The sentence has a subject and a predicate, so it's a complete sentence. Now sentence 2, bottles, pencils, wrappers, and other trash. You feel that you need to ask, yeah, what should I do with this? Or what happened to them? Or where can I put them? Okay, so that means that the sentence doesn't have a complete meaning, so you can guess that it's a sentence fragment. Whoever picks up the most garbage. Whoever picks up the most garbage. Of course, here, again, in this one, you feel like, yes, what's going to happen to him? Or what should he do? Or what happens? So the sentence is not complete, so it's another sentence fragment. The next one, 4. There will be prizes for the students. There will be prizes for the students. Of course, here we have the complete sentence. The meaning is complete. Yeah, there will be prizes for the students, okay? And we have the subject and the predicate, so this is a complete sentence. And now for question 5 and 6, I'm not going to answer them with you. I just want you to answer them and write the answers in the comments, okay? So write the answers of question 5 and 6 in the comments below. And finally, if this lesson is not a problem anymore, don't forget to like and share the video in order for the video to reach more learners. Thanks for watching. And